Let's get some revenge. Hans is terrorizing the Camp Happy Trail again. Today we play with Reiko. I almost finished setting up. I just need to use the last health marker. I'm using this one for him, and this is ours. These go away, and we're going to grab an event. One less victim will follow you. Not what I wanted. Okay. So we're starting here at the makeout point. And first action should be walking for us. One success and one half success. I'm going to give up the weak attack and the short rest so we can move twice. Move up 2 spaces and we lose 1 time. So I have 2 focus and 1 walk in our hand. Let's try and focus. To success. I like that. So we move up 1 and 2 time. Should we try and walk again? Okay. I only have 1 card, so no success. So we can either move 1 space but lose a health, or just stop here. Yeah, let's move 1 space. We lose a heart. And I keep my focus for the next round. Okay, we have 7 time to spend on cards. I'll take 2 for the sprint. We could go to the shed. There's a trash can lid in there. So let's search. Close call for 1. Let's grab another sprint. Now we're going to resolve the killer phase. He would kill any victim in his spot. He's alone at the moment. So let's see what terror we get. That girl, what's her name? She can help us. Place 2 new victims in the space where you started the game. So we started at the makeout point. I'm going to lower the horror and get an event. Star-crossed lovers. When exactly 2 victims are in a space and one of them is killed, the other immediately dies as well. It's just great. That's not going to end well, is it? If a victim was killed this turn, panic all victims in the killer space. No one was killed. We can rearrange items. We don't have any. So the next round. Let's try and sprint. One success. Move up 2 spaces. Okay, let's move. I don't want to get close to him, to Hans. So, because of the stubborn kids, only one victim will follow us. But we can move up twice. So 1, 2, and this victim is safe. We're going to move 1 space. Let's try another sprint. I'm going to use the 2 time to re-roll. One success. So we're going to move up 2 spaces, which was where I wanted to go. Let's take the search action. Nope. I only have 1 card left. You can either take the top item card at the space but lose 2 horror, or just lose 1 horror. What would you do? Let's try it. Let's take the trash can. So it says it isn't gonna stop much, but it's better than nothing. So I have a bit of a space problem, but it is in our hand at the moment. Let's try to focus. Wait. We lose 2 and 2 time. Let's try to focus. One success. Okay, no more cards in my hand. I'm gonna get back those 5, and I only have 1 time to spend, so the close call will be it. No victim in his space, so he's just standing there. We lose 2. I don't like that. He moves twice, closest to either one of us. They're the same distance, so I feel like he will come closer to me, to us. That's not good. No victim was killed. Not going to rearrange, so let's start a new turn. We have to focus, don't we? One success. Okay. We lose time. Gladly take that. We're back to 2 die. Let's walk. Wow. Okay, doesn't matter if we move 1 space. Yeah, maybe. We lose 1 heart. And 2 time. Not good. Let's try another walk. One success. I'm gonna to use the close call. Reroll 1 die. Half success. We will give up our short rest and weak attack for 2 spaces and save another victim. Or move just 1 space. Let's do it. Wasn't the best plan. So we're moving up twice. No time left, but we have 1 victim safe. Let's grab the 2 times so we can at least buy a card. Get back our focus. And let's grab a sprint for 2. Go back to 6. Okay. His turn. We have 2 people in his place. So he's going to kill 1. And because of our star-crossed lovers, when exactly 2 victims are in a space and one of them is killed, the other immediately dies as well. We're down to 1 again. Just great. So we would have a panic phase, but he killed both of them, so nothing happens. But now we can... We turn over the tarot card. Maybe things are starting to go our way. Draw the top card of any item deck. That's a good one. So we can have the archery bow, the flashlight, or a mystery item. Just to show you, that's in the cabin, in the dock, and this would be in the shed. So the flashlight, once per action phase, spend the time to look at the top card of the tarot deck, leave it or place it at the bottom of the deck. Or the archery bow, it costs 2 time to fire an arrow. Let's grab the bow. Then I can't use my lid. Let's grab the mystery item. Why not? A whistle. Spend time to use the whistle once per action phase. When used, all victims adjacent to you will move to your space. Then all enemies will move 1 step closer to us. As long as you have the whistle, 1 additional victim will follow you. That was a good plan, I think. That was a really good card. Okay, I have a sprint and a focus. So, first of all, let's focus. Or try to. Only 1. a success. Glad that one happened. You have a sprint. I could save him, but then I will kill that person. Okay, let's use the whistle. I'm going to spend 1 time to use the whistle once per action phase. When used, all victims adjacent to you will move to your space. So this guy will move here, but then Hans will move closer to us, which we saw that one coming. We saved that victim. I'm going to get 1 health back. I have to sprint. Let's use that. I'm back to 2 die. Wow, great. Let's get the 1 space. We lose the health we just gained, -2 time, and we're finished. I have no cards left either way. So, we have 2 to spend. Get all my cards back. Five, and for the 2, I could try and search in the cabins for the bow. Let's take the search. Those go back. A sprint and a focus. Now he would move. No, he will kill the one in his space. His bloodlust goes up by 1. No victim in his space. So let's see. Unholy Rage, of course. Hans does an additional attack for each knife. Great. Okay, our turn. Okay, here's a plan. First of all, let's focus. Only 1 success. I don't have a close call, so nothing I can do for that. But we will move up 1 and lose a time. I'm then going to spend 1 more time to use my whistle. All victims adjacent to you will move to your space. So these 2 will come over. The Hans will move 1 step closer to me. Okay. Then we're going to use the walk. One success. Move up to 1 space. It's all I needed to save those 2. Because as long as you have the whistle, 1 additional victim will follow you. So I get both. Or we get both. Now we get the planning action card for free. And we move 1 space. Let's move away. Now we have 5 victims saved, which will give us our special ability. Once per action phase, if an enemy is within 2 spaces, you may move to that enemy's space for free. I'm going to try and walk. half success. I'm gonna give up those 2 cards to move 1 space. And I'm going to search. I only have 1 card. Oh my god. No. I can't afford to lose 2 horror. That was a bad turn. I'm keeping the weak attack in my hand. I'm gonna buy a close call. Grab my focus. He will move, and I believe he will move to the makeout point. That's the closest he has. Let's see the tarot card. Horrific Hammer Rush. If there are no victims on the board, they are. So he will move twice. No way. And attack twice. Plus additional for each attack. For each victim killed during this attack, we lower the horror. Just great. 1, 2. So he will get his dark power. For every victim Hans kills, he recovers health. Because he feeds. Great. That was bad. Okay. I have a weak attack and a focus and a close call. Let's focus. With only 1 die. Close call. Jesus. Weak attack, I can't attack him, so this stays in my hand. That was all I could do. I get all of those cards, plus F4. Let's grab the retaliate. His turn. Nothing in his space. He just keeps coming. 1 order down. We don't have 1 to go down. So he will just move 1 space closer to us. Or to the victim. Let's walk. No, I have to focus first. Let's focus first. Okay, half success. Weak attack and walk. So we have 1 success. We lose 1 time, but back to 2 die. I would like to try and walk again. So I can give up those 2 cards and move up 1 space, losing 1 time, or We can move up one space but lose a health. I would have a short rest in my hand. We lose 2 time. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to move up here. I'm going to lose a health in 2 time. I'm a bit afraid to use the short rest because if I fail, I have to move up to her and we're at the last step before one die. We need to try. Hope for the best. Well, okay, of course. Nothing I can do. So we gain 1 health. Move to her 1. Time down 1 and immediately end our short rest. Our turn. I only have 2 left. I get the focus back for free and let's grab the sprint for the 2. His turn. Let's see. Run for your life. If there are no victims on the board, there are. All victims that are not in your space must panic. Of course. So, we have these 2. 1, 2, 3, it's here. 4, 5, it's to me. And 6, it's down. A 2, of course. And a 5. He's coming to me. He would kill victim or me. No one is close. He moves closer to the victim. So I feel like it's the one in my space. And that was his turn. What cards do we have? Retaliate, a focus and a sprint. Focus, definitely. I have to use it. Oh my god. Move up 1. Lose time. Lose both of those cards. That was our turn. Great. I have 5 times left. 2 for the sprint. A close call. And let's take a guard for 2. He would kill, no one in his space. Let's see. Oh, of course. Horror goes down. For every victim that is dead, Hans recovers health. We weren't even capable of taking one down, so nothing happens. And it's our turn. I have the 2 cards that go back. So I have to focus. Again. Of course. Close call. Success. Great. So 1 up. Lose 1 time. But we're back to 2 die. I would like to start attacking Hans because he has way too many health tokens left. Let's take a sprint. 1 success. So move up 2 spaces. 1, 2. This victim is safe. We get 1 time back. And once per action phase, if an enemy is within 2 spaces, you may move to that enemy's space for free, which we will do now. Trying a weak attack. One success. So we're going to attack him for 1. Great. And this goes down from the rage. I'm going to try a short rest. Give up my 2 walk cards to succeed for both. So we're back to full health, not for long. I have my guard left. I'm not sure if I forgot to move down the horror, the time I mean. So let's take my focus. 4 for to retaliate and 1 close call. Or should we? That was 4. Let's grab the guard. His turn? Yeah. So he's going to add an additional attack. So he will attack me for 4. Not going to happen, hopefully. I'm going to try and retaliate. Please. Not good. I'm going to get away those 2 cards to at least reduce by 2. And we're using the trash can lid for another 1. So 3, 4. These are going to cancel each other out. Reduce from attack by 2. So he only attacks us for 1. And we're attacking him for the other 1, which this unholy rage is gone. Now the terror deck. He just keeps coming. We're down to 1 die again. He would move closer to the victim or me. We're in the same space, so he attacks me for another 3. I'm giving up my guard. Great. Reduce by 1. So he's attacking for 3. I'm going to use another trash can lid for 1. Reduce by 1, so he only attacks us for 1. I hope I'm doing this right. Okay, our turn. He's down to 1 card, I believe. Yeah. Did I forget to? I don't think that I have any cards in my hand. I'm really not sure where I made the mistake, but I have no cards, so I will get them back. There's no blue cards that I can buy. I can grab the critical blow for 6. His turn. He will attack for 3. I can ignore 1, so we lose 2 health. The terror card. He kept swinging his hammer and killing and killing. If there are no victims at the board, we have 1 victim left. He will move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't matter. You move twice. Interesting. So we will now reveal the finale. Bloodbath. Move twice, attack twice. Yeah, not going to happen. Okay, what can we do? Nothing much. I only have one die. Again. Try and focus. Please. Should I only have rolled one die? Of course. Give up 2 cards. Short rest and a walk. Okay, where was this? Oh, it's right, because, yeah, I was wondering where I read that. Once per action phase, if an enemy is within 2 spaces, you may move to that enemy space for free. Let's go against him again. Try critical blow. Wow. Yeah. We attack him for 2. We lose 2 health, which will be my final token. And let's see. It's empty. Of course. I feel like we had really bad luck. What do you think? And I'm quite sure I made a few mistakes along the way, but oh well. So I hope you liked this playthrough, and let me know. I have all the season 2 boxes ready. Which one would you like to see next? So I have already a vote for Once Upon a Full Moon, which I think will be the next one we try. But leave your votes in the comments below. And I hope I see you in the next one. Bye!